Hello, it is Wednesday, March 20th. I'm going to give my review from yesterday, Tuesday, March 19th, as well as today. I did work elections yesterday, so was not able to give my review, but I will speak to the trades that I did. One went well and one went very, very bad. So, yesterday on March 19th, I did have my first trade was at 9:35. I got in on a call and I'm going to have to see what my strike price was because I don't remember. That was yesterday. My strike price was $175. I got in at 9:35, so I got in at this candle right here on a call and using my signals, and I got out at 9:50. So it took a little while to get out, that intestinal fortitude, but that was a win. And then I got another signal at for a put, and that put was a strike price of $172.50. I got a signal at 9:54. So I got in 9:54, 9:54. This candle right here. And oh my goodness, we can see what happened. It just kept going up. And I did not follow my commandments and I did not get out at 10 to 15%. I swung this. So I swung this trade, which I should not have done. And I swung this trade and did not get out until 11:02 today. So that would be March 20th. And I got out at 11:02. So I got out on this candle right here. And it's way up there. So this loss was a heavy loss, much more than what I should have taken. This loss was 69% instead of the 10 to 15% that I should have taken because I decided to go against my commandments. And if I would have followed my commandments, I would not have lost as much because 10 to 15% is better than a 69%. And I did not trade today because I swung that second trade from yesterday. And that was a huge mistake that I made. And I've gone against my commandments in a few of my losses this month. And that's not going to serve me well at the end of the month. And there's decisions that I need to make. And when you trade, if you don't get to the space of following your own rules, these types of things will happen. I do follow risk management. I am not going to blow up my account, but I am not following my commandments, which is making me take higher losses than what I should. And that can push into my profit. So the profit that I gained this month, I've lost. And this is an ego situation. I am deviously greedy and I have to figure out how I'm going to get myself past this. And when you are a trader and I'm DOTC, I know how to trade. I don't deny myself that. I trade every day and that's what I'm going to do. But when you do not handle your emotions, these are the things that happen. And I was doing great. I was doing great. But last month, I just went on a down spiral. And I've got to get myself together because if I don't, I'm going to continue to go on a down spiral. And in this situation, yes, this trade is done. I'm going to trade tomorrow, but there are decisions that I have to make by the end of the month. And these are the types of things that we have to deal with. And DOTC will help you with that. And Mastermind will help you. Getting your mind together is appropriate as well. But when you go against your own system, these are the types of things that you deal with. My husband trades and my son trades as well. And what I allowed my ego to do in this situation on this trade, I allowed my ego to say, well, your husband, swung a couple of trades this week. And he swung a trade last week, swung a trade this week, and he was able to get out. And he got out and he got the win. So you know what? You gonna get out with this win. And I allowed my ego to tell me that instead of that defiant ego that I have. I allowed it to pull me into a situation that really went against me. So I'm going to continue to trade. I'm not going to give up, but there are certain decisions that have to be made as well. So this is options trading. I may need to think about moving to hard shares. And there's nothing wrong with that. And that will probably be the move that I make. I'm going to allow myself to finish out the rest of the month, and I'm going to have a decision. So we're going to see what happens in April. April, I might wind up, my videos might wind up being just hard shares, but we'll see what happens. But the reality is there are losses that I've taken, and I may not be able to have a positive return at the end of the month. So my monthly return might wind up being negative instead of positive. But I am a realist. I'm going to see what happens. I'm going to trudge forward. I know at this point, another thing that I'm going to need to do with my trades is look at putting in a stop loss at my 10% because I can't trust myself to do it on my own. So that will probably be another avenue that I will take. But this is what I do. Like the lessons, I have to learn lessons. These are the lessons that I have to learn. And these are tough lessons to learn, but I'm going to get through it. I'm not going to stop trading, but I do have to put parameters and guardrails in place to make sure that I progress and not continue to allow my ego to take over. So I'll see everyone tomorrow.